Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to cover exactly what the Voyager loyalty program is. This video is sponsored by Voyager. If you're interested in opening up an account, you can use the link down in the description box and the pinned comment below. And once you trade $100 on the platform, you're going to get $25 in Bitcoin for free. So let's take a look at what the Voyager loyalty program is. Now, the cool thing about what Voyager is doing is they actually have this loyalty program with their own native token that no other brokerage or crypto exchange is doing, at least that I know. I know that Binance has like the Binance coin, but Voyager is one of the only people or one of the only companies, I should say, that are doing it in this fashion. They've got a lot of really cool features, a lot of cool benefits, and this is something that I think really sets them apart in this space because you don't see Coinbase doing this. You don't see Robinhood or Webull doing this. Also, links in the description box below for those if you need them. I don't see these other companies doing that, and I think this is something that really sets Voyager apart. So let's take a look at what this is and talk a little bit more about it. So this section here talks about the token swap economics. There was a token swap that kind of put this into action. We're not going to go through that because this is already something that's been completed, and so at this point in time it's kind of irrelevant to talk about that. So for the purpose of this video here, there are three different loyalty program tiers. You've got the Adventurer, Explorer, and Navigator. You can see that in order to be eligible for these different tiers, you have to hold at least 500 for Adventurer, 5,000 for Explorer, or 20,000 for Navigator. Now, these amounts have changed over time, and obviously as the price of VGX, which is the native token, goes up, then it's going to be much harder to obtain the higher levels because it's going to cost more money. You know, a couple months ago when Voyager or the VGX token was like, let's say $2 a token, you know, you need $40,000 to get Navigator, which is definitely a lot of money, but doable, right? Now that it was sitting closer to like $4, now that's going to go up and you need roughly $80,000 to hit Navigator. I only think this number is going to continue to go up, so I would not be surprised to see Voyager come back and actually, you know, add in some different tiers or maybe adjust these numbers a little bit to make them more accessible for your average day-to-day user. Based on, you know, just what would be what the VGX token price is. There's over $7 billion in assets under management with Voyager, and there's over 1 million funded accounts. This gives you a rough, just if you took an average, this would give you an average size of $7,000 in each Voyager account. So if somebody's holding $7,000 on their Voyager platform, there's a good chance at most they're only an adventurer they're only a holder of at least 500 tokens of the VGX token, which would only put them in this adventurer category. Now, obviously, there's going to be a lot of people who are a lot less than that, and there's going to be a couple big wigs who are way more than that, right? Holding 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures on the platform. So that is something to note, that for your average person, at best, they're probably just going to be an adventurer, you know, be able to obtain this tier right here. Now, let's talk about some of the rewards that you actually get for holding VGX, right? Why would you want to do this? Well, regardless of what tier you have, you're going to earn 7% on any VGX that you actually hold. So Voyager has already set aside some VGX within the company, and they're holding on to this to pay out as part of the staking rewards for holding VGX. So you get 7%, which is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, just for holding the token, they're going to pay you 7%. And that is that's going to be the case regardless of how many VGX you own. As long as you have 500, you're going to receive at least 7% on that VGX. Now, that's really great, especially if you're holding a large amount of VGX. That's definitely going to make, you know, give you a lot of benefit. But if you're holding a large amount of other cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, anything like that, there's going to be other rewards that you're going to want to take note of. You also receive an earnings reward boost of 0.5%, 1%, or 1.5% on your other cryptocurrencies for holding VGX. So if you hold VGX, you're going to get 0.5% to 1.5% additional earnings reward boost on those other cryptocurrencies. So right now, I think Ethereum is paying like 4.6%, I want to say. 4.5 or 4.6. If you had Explorer tier, you know, with the Voyager loyalty program, you would earn an extra 1% on any Ethereum that you hold within the Voyager platform. So this could be, you know, quite a bit. So I actually hold about 1.2 or maybe 1.3 Ether on my Voyager account, and this is about $5,600 worth that I hold here on Voyager. So I just checked, and over the past month, just for holding on to that, I'm here in the Explorer tier for the loyalty program. I got an additional $5 as a reward just from this 1%. So I got the initial 4.5 or 4.6%, whatever it is, which was like 25 bucks. maybe 20 or so, and then I got an additional 1%, which came out to about $5. So is it life-changing? No, but is it a nice little boost just for holding VGX? Yeah, it is. And honestly, what if you held $50,000 worth of Ethereum? Or what if it was 500,000 or more, right? So these numbers can stack up quite a bit. If I was holding $50,000 worth, that would be an extra $50 just for holding, just for being a part of the Explorer tier within the loyalty program. So the earnings reward boost, I think, is awesome. That's something that I think is a really big selling point for the loyalty program. Now, you're also going to get crypto back rewards, and there's 3 different tiers for this. You can see that you get 1x, 2x, or 3x. So let's actually scroll down here a little bit here and show you exactly what this says. So this is going to be covered here in this section. For every trade executed on the Voyager app, our smart order router achieves what is called price improvement. Price improvement means that Voyager scours the market to fill your order. I think at last count, they were working with like 20 different exchanges in the market. So they obviously have a lot of exposure to different exchanges to get you the best pricing. This says that which beats the quoted price in the app. For the Explorer and Navigator tiers, you will receive 2x or 3x the price improvement normally given to customers. This will be paid out in VGX, will be trackable, and will help you climb up the tier ladder by stacking VGX. So on the price improvement, if you are at this basic level here, if you're an adventurer, they are going to give you whatever that price improvement is, they're going to give that back to you. Now, if you're an explorer or navigator, you're going to get 2 times that or even 3 times whatever that price improvement is. So if you're a trader or you're buying in or selling, doing any of that on the app on a consistent basis, this could add up to a lot. Now, for me, I make very small purchases, relative to my overall portfolio value. I only make purchases a couple times a month when it comes to cryptocurrency. So for me, this isn't a huge factor. I think the last time I looked, I got like 50 cents back on the price improvement. So it was next to nothing. So not something that's going to be life-changing, but if you are a trader, if you're getting in, you're getting out, or you're trading large amounts, large volumes, then this is something that could definitely make an impact for you. I think it's only going to continue to expand, what they can do here with the loyalty program. Also, they have the Refer a Friend program. So if you are a part of the loyalty program, you're going to get additional funds here for referring people to the platform. Now, the thing that's not exactly clear here is that if you refer somebody to the program, which, by the way, link down in the description box below and the pinned comment, you're going to get $25 of Bitcoin for free. Now, for me, being an explorer, I get $25 of Bitcoin when I refer somebody, and then I get the other $10, the difference there, in VGX as a bonus reward for that. So if you're referring a lot of people, if you're running YouTube videos or whatever, you're talking to a lot of people out in the crypto space, it might be worth it to actually hold, as much of this VGX as you can just to get those additional benefits, because that does add up. That could be hundreds or even thousands of dollars over the next couple of years if you're referring a lot of people to the platform. So definitely something that's worth noting there. Now, they have a couple of features that are coming soon. They have the crypto withdrawal discount, which we're going to talk about here in just a second. We're going to scroll down and take a look at their description of what this is. They also have a crypto back percentage on the debit card that they're releasing. So again, 0.1%, 0.2, or 0.3. So this is going to work very much like the cashback rewards you get with your credit card. So for this, it is a significantly lower amount than your credit card. Most credit cards, let's just say the average is 1%. I know there's some out there that are like 3% or 5% or whatever on certain categories. But for this, being a debit card, to be able to earn 0.1 to 0.3% back for using your debit card, and you get the added benefit of being able to hold USDC and earn 9% on that. This is a big factor when it comes to using your debit card, if you choose to get one, with the Voyager program. You're going to get, up to, let's say for me, 0.2% back on any purchase that I make. So this is just another added little bonus where I can continue to climb the ladder here, use these features, and be able to get more VGX and hopefully hit this navigator tier, or maybe there's even going to be a tier above that at some point in the future. I don't know. I think that's pure, it is pure speculation, but I think that'd be really cool to see where potentially the rewards would get even better. So also, I should mention no debit card fee, and they will be having a desktop app come out soon, and you're going to get free access to that. I don't know what, it says free access here. I don't know if that means that if you don't hold VGX, you're going to have to pay for it. I don't know exactly what that means, or maybe they'll just have additional features on there that are, only for VGX holders who are in the loyalty program. So let's actually go back here to the crypto withdrawal discount and talk a little bit about that. So that is covered right here. And it says that loyalty program members will be able to pay for their withdrawal fees in VGX and save up to 30% on all withdrawal fees. So if you're trying to move money off of the platform, there are some fees associated with that. If you're trying to withdraw that money, you're going to pay those fees. However, you can pay for those fees with VGX and then save up to 30% on all of those fees, depending on what program you're in. Now, the cool thing about this too is that there's actually a token burn. So this is the next thing I want to talk about here in regards to that. In an effort to help reduce the circulating supply of tokens, Voyager will introduce a 25% token burn on all VGX used to pay for withdrawal fees on the Voyager app from Voyager loyalty program members. So this means that they're actually going to burn off some of those tokens, which therefore will decrease the supply of the tokens and therefore, theoretically make it a more valuable token to hold as people, as the token gets burned off. They also talk about here they're going to have some special promotions over the years. Voyager will offer a wide variety of surprise opportunities to stack more VGX and maximize your loyalty program rewards. Promotions may include, but are not limited to, giveaways, trading bonuses, trading competitions, holiday promotions, and more. Now, future features. This is something that I want to talk about as well because there's a couple of notes in here that I think are really important for Voyager as a company and also for the VGX token. Every time I talk about this, guys, I get more excited about it, and I just want to go buy more of this stock and go buy more VGX. It's kind of hard now because I would actually be averaging up based on my cost basis, but I just get so excited about the potential that this company has that it's hard not to do that, and continue to just buy in and buy in and buy in, and actually hope that the price goes down for the short term so I can increase my position size. But anyway, I digress. So in the future, Voyager will launch new features such as the Voyager debit card, margin trading, and more. As we introduce new features to the platform, we will continually incentivize loyalty program customers by creating reward opportunities powered by VGX. So I imagine, like we talked about with the debit card, they're going to give you a small percent of cash back if you use the debit card, and they could also come out with some additional features. I don't know what those would be, but they potentially could in regards to the debit card. And then also you've got margin trading. So I think that they're going to, I think there's a good chance that they'll be bringing out margin trading, or at least, let me rephrase that. I think there's a good chance that they could bring stocks to the Voyager platform sometime in the second half of 2022. Now, this obviously could open up the possibility to be able to trade on margin. I don't know if that would be allowed for crypto for the retail investor, but it could be something that could happen. And if you're trading on margin or you're borrowing margin from the platform where they might charge 8% as a normal fee for borrowing on that, if you're a VGX loyalty member, maybe it's only 7% or 6% or 5%. I don't know what that number will be, but I think there will be some incentive there where they're going to give you a lower interest rate on anything you borrow on margin. So that is basically exactly what the Voyager loyalty program is. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If it was, give me a thumbs up here on the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with a friend or family member who's interested in Voyager. And don't forget to get your free $25 in Bitcoin by using the link in the description box below or in the pinned comment. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys in the next one.